Hello, guys. It's Adonyss illusion, the illusion that causes confusion, and I'm back for the Dragula Boulet Brothers Season 3, Episode 8 review. Now, we get to the little skit. I see some high heels walking. Oh, she's walking up with her high heels. That's cute. She's walking up to a door. I don't know whose door it is. Probably the Boulet brothers. They have property, honey. Oh, so she walks up to the Boulet brothers' house to trick or treat, and they open the door and stab her, and then the skit is over. Like, what did that do for us? Not a damn thing. And why would you kill a girl in broad daylight on your porch while kids are trick or treating? Come on, I can't, I won't, I'm not going to, I'm not buying that, I'm not renting that. Red box. Okay, now we get to the intro. Dragula, Phil, Fame, Cash Prize, Merrick, and Richard. Honey, all the shenanigans, all the tea. The Boulet brothers, Dragula. Dragula. Bitch, I'm doing the most. Look at the Shaka Khan hair. Wigs and grace. New wig, new you. It's no tea. So they walk into the boudoir, and there's a bunch of pumpkins everywhere. Well, they haven't walked in, but there is a bunch of pumpkins. Jack-o'-lanterns. Dahlia walks in and acts scared. Landon, of course, walks in and embraces it with open arms because they're the only two remaining two before the other two come in. So they sit down and they start thinking, of course, the moral of the story when you come into the boudoir the day after is to talk about who you think went home, who deserved to go home, who you want to go home. Ooh, this wigs and grace. Okay, let me stop. Okay. Yeah. So Eva, they're talking about Eva and how many wins she had. Lulu has had no wins. Lulu is Louisiana Purchase. And Priscilla and Eva have wins. So none of us really expected Louisiana to come back. Also, honey, Louisiana put 2 staples in her body and then fell out. I was like, baby, Eva was suited and booted with the staples, sus. Eva should have stayed. No shade. So Priscilla comes back in. Yes. Landon's excited. Dahlia's looking like, okay, you're back to try me. You about to try me again? You about to give me the business, baby? So Priscilla says she thought it was going to be the little medical staples that Hollow used, but no, it was the industrial staples. And then Priscilla shows her scars where the staples were. Damn. And she got a varicose vein. Wonder what that's from. I'm just kidding. I'm not. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Wigs and grace. Style and face. No, let me stop. When you're voguing, femme, you're the creme de la creme. So now it's, I think, who was it? Okay. Louisiana walks in instead of Eva Destruction. So I guess we're down with that. We're down with the pound. I'm gonna move my ring light closer to me because it's really far away. Just a second, Horace. So, Lulu comes back in. She says that she was out here stapling herself twice. She had to staple herself twice, 2 times with the staples, and then had passed out. I'm like, that's not cute. It's not cute. Eva should have stayed. Louisiana should have went. Louisiana has no wins. So how could she possibly even go to the... Never mind. So Lulu says that Eva was at a point where she was like, I just can't open up anymore. And I'm like, no, she wasn't. But Eva was just, I don't know. Baby, it's a competition show. Everyone goes home. I don't give a fuck about nobody going home. Girl, bye. Like, go home. Everybody has to go home. Like, so the intercom says, attention competitors, make your way to the floor show. So they go to the floor show, and this floor show it's the final floor show before the top 3. So they're about to get the instructions and learn their fate and what is to come. All right. Why Priscilla act scared? But I kind of got scared too. These ugly ass bald men with their white contacts. Okay. But also, let me talk about something. Let me go get a couple of. So, they said, we need you to give a classic Halloween archetype. We need witches, skeletons, vampires, jack-o'-lanterns. And for the very first time in Dragula history, you'll be performing against one another, head-to-head, in a lip-sync battle royale, honey. Don't F it up. So, they're doing classic Halloween looks. You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of the Boulet brothers critiquing these gals, talking about, well, the Dragula aesthetic, it's really kind of dirty. You kind of have to put some dirt on your stuff, put some blood on your stuff. I'm like, what? Where is the dirt in y'all's costumes? Y'all costume ain't no type of dirty, baby. Handcrafted by the best designers, honey, including Melissa B. Fierce. Shout out to Melissa B. Fierce. I love her. Handcrafted by the finest designers, honey. Not a lick of dirt. New red latex gloves. New black latex gloves. Like, baby, ain't no dirt. So leave these girls alone. Practice what you preach. With your maniacal laughter. Okay, so now we get to the Addams Family Tales from the Crypt House. We go in. It's the boudoir. Landon is such a cute little emo boy. Yeah. Priscilla runs in, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to read that aspect. Louisiana says she used to be either a witch, a vampire, or something else basic. Priscilla says she wanted to be Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz, but ended up being a witch. It's because you was on them drugs. That's why you... I'm just kidding. You was on them drugs. That's why the Wizard of Oz, I don't know. I'm not making sense. I'm not here to make sense. I'm not here to make friends. This isn't Dragula's best friend race. Don't come. Don't come at it. Don't come. Don't you dare. Okay. This wigs and grace, baby. Wigs and grace. Oh, okay. So now they're in the boudoir. Wigs and grace. Oh, shit. See, I still need some ginger. I need some ginger and some lemon and some honey tea. Somebody bring me some frankincense so I can put it in the trash. I don't fuck with frankincense. It should mess with my allergies. But so they're talking about their scariest experiences coming out, car crashes, and Dahlia says the scariest thing she ever went through was the pulse shooting. And immediately I felt that because I remember the pulse shooting. Uh, and I remember going out in drag the night after just to, I don't know, just to not be scared, to not show any fear in the face of like homophobia and terrorism. I didn't want to show fear, so I went out the night after, and there was news stations at Rich's interviewing people, and they interviewed me, and I told them exactly how I felt. Don't come! Don't come at me! Wigs and Grace! Let me stop. So yeah, our queer spaces definitely did feel threatened, and they did not feel safe for a second, and they kind of never started to feel safe again, honestly. But yeah, come what may, because I'm going to perform no matter what. So, come what may, or come what June. Ah! Let me stop. Okay. So now, oop. Ooh. This is the burping part of my mukbang and ASMR video. Nah, just kidding. So, we're moving on to floor show day. The day of the floor show. So important for these girls, honey. So important for these girls. This is my American Richard shirt. Just kidding. Ah! I don't have any American Richard stuff. But I will use that promo code when I do want something from American Richard. See, now I'm filibustering. I am filibustering, y'all, because the video is buffering. I'm filibustering. I'm feeling the, I don't know, the space. I'm filling the space. Baby alive and baby so real. No, the video's already playing. I'm not even filibustering anymore. Now I'm cooning. Ah! I'm dead ass cooning. So Priscilla says she's never worn, that's floor show day. Priscilla says she's never worn primer before this show. I'm like, who gave you primer? If you ain't never worn it, baby. You out here stealing the girl's primer. I don't trust you no way. Just kidding. No. But, yeah. So Priscilla's trying on this wig, this long costume, this long flashbacks wig. She's trying on this wig that she's going to put on her Frankenstein head, which of course is going to be a little taller and elongated. And she's just wrapping duct tape around her head, and it looks fucking hodgepodge as hell. It looks like I'm not going to live for it. Yeah, if I was on the show, I'd probably just be having a lot of fun too. Honestly, I'd be having a total blast, honey. Total blast. The total package. The London look. Which maybe is Maybelline. Like, no tea. You got the look. The London look. No, but, Landon Sider is wearing a Dolly shirt. I know Dolly. Hi, Javon. The lovely Javon Monroe. Dolly! It's always awesome to see your friends wearing your shirts, but I could just imagine the excitement and the happiness to see a fan wearing your shirt on a show that you've been on. I could just imagine. So Landon's getting cute, doing his masculine contours and stuff like he does. Okay, that didn't really hit for some reason. Oh, yeah, yeah. My it's kind of having issues. So we get to the Boulet brothers modeling their looks. Of course, the looks are totally clean. There's no dirt, there's no mud, there's no blood, there's stones. Totally clean. So, tonight, they for the guest judges, they have some amazing horror girls. They have, honey, I cannot. I really can't. For the first time in Dragula history, the girls will be lip syncing in a lip sync battle royale. They also had to carve and design pumpkins to go with their looks in honor of their favorite holiday. Oh, these judges. The first judge is the star of Halloween 4, as well as the Rob Zombie's 2 Halloween remakes. She also starred in a number of Halloween movies, such as Hatchet and Urban Legend. Please welcome the lovely Danielle Harris, who played Jamie. She was the little girl in the clown costume in the Halloween movie that Michael Myers was chasing around. I was like, Michael Myers, you're a grown-ass man, and you're chasing this little girl around in this clown costume. Leave that little girl alone. And he killed her adopted parents. Michael Myers, you ain't shit. Square up, Michael. Square up. For real, gonna chase this little girl around town. He was driving. He was driving a car, and Jamie was running through the forest. Trash. Michael Myers, I'll beat you. Michael. Michael. Michael Myers. Okay, so I need to go back so I can see. I'm sorry. I done messed around and got mad. Okay. Next is an undisputed witchy icon. She was the star of The Craft. She appeared in such cult classics as Nowhere, Half-Baked, and Embrace of the Vampire. Welcome, Rachel True. Rachel True is like 49 or 50, and the bitch looks like she just stepped off the set of The Craft, the first Craft. Baby, Manal is on her side. No shame. Manal, baby. The grass, the trees, the wind, the breeze. Like, it's the water, it's the ocean, baby. It's helping Rachel True. Because black don't crack. Rachel's like, she's giving it, honey. The female Pharrell, she's out here really, but no, she's not the female Pharrell because I think she's older than Pharrell, and Pharrell is he's starting to look a little old. He's catching up. Next, we have the floor show. I'm sorry, I'm going off on rants and tangents, baby. Floor show. Louisiana comes out in a red sequin bodysuit, and it's clean and looks just, it's basic. She's not padded. It's basic. I hate it. She's not padded. But I love, okay, on it, you guys, I had soda, so I'm talking real fast. And I'm trying to get it in. Like, I'm trying to get all my words in while the runway happens. Okay, she took a candle, she leaned it into this goblet, set the goblet on fire. I'm like, baby, that's not cute. Like, that wasn't a trick. And the way you looked all excited when you did it, that wasn't a trick, sis. But I do love this finger wave wig, and in the bangs it had 666. Now that was legendary. Priscilla Chambers comes out in her female diesel trucker lesbian Frankenstein look, which is cute. Cute. Now when I call something cute, it can mean a lot of things. Cute means a lot of things in this house. So she put the taser to her neck. She didn't touch the neck, but she made it look like she did. No, she didn't. She didn't make it look like she did. I didn't see it. So then, when Rachel True was like, "Did you really put the taser on yourself?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You are lying." So then Landon comes out. Landon comes out in chaps, a fucking pup mask, a leather jacket, honey, a harness, hits the poppers, takes the jacket off, takes the chaps off. Landon is that daddy, honey. This bodysuit is hand painted by Landon. I love when Landon gets these bodysuits and paints them and customizes them. Hold on. Hold on. Back to Landon. Back to them. Back to the friend. Okay, yeah. So, Landon. Landon has little patches of fur on this bodysuit. Actual patches of faux fur. Landon has Landon has fangs. Landon has a officer's hat with the ears, the fur ears on it. The pup mask has red rhinestones on the tips of the teeth. Landon took me from screaming to at total peace. Like, this has been, Landon, it has been so good to watch you thrive and slay throughout this competition. Like, it has me breathing hard, because, like, I'm serious. This is, like, you make me so proud, and I've only met you, like, 3 times. It's crazy, Landon. You are slaying out here. Kill it. You're definitely the winner of season 3 in my eyes. But we shall see. Oh my gosh, I gave Landon all day life. Okay, up next, Dahlia Black with the full prosthetic, the face prosthetic looking beautiful. Lime green lips, wrinkles, they look like burn wounds, awesome eyebrows. This cloak was fabulous. It looks like you made it out of Halloween decorations, like the netting that you hang up as decoration if you were to make it into a robe. This is legendary. I love your big boobs. I love how your skin looks. I love how your shoes look. These pleaser shoes are hella... I love how high the heel is. I mean, you've worn them a lot. You've definitely worn these platform pleasers a lot, but it's whatever. You make do with what you have to do. You make do, and if nobody calls you out, like Michelle talking about Latrice, then nobody calls you out, and you make it through the season, and I feel like you or Landon should win. Period. I'm a huge Dahlia fan. So, yeah, period. So it's time for the lip sync. And Landon is slaying. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to get quiet again. Like, because Landon take me from bitch, don't do it! To, Landon did that. Then he breaks down, he gets down to his knees. They said Landon, yeah, never mind, that part hasn't come up yet. But I already want to talk shit about it. Ain't that funny? So it's the lip sync. It's a song called Dread by Ritual Aesthetic. I actually performed the song last night. Priscilla's swerving. She's doing her little... She rolling. She said rock, 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 rock. Priscilla being real ethnic. I'm just kidding. No. Hey. She's swinging them hips. I can't with Priscilla. It's crazy that I knew the song before they did this lip sync. I figured the Boulets would have found some song that no one knew or had a song made for it or something. was like, I know this song. So hard, it's eating me inside out. Wow, the will to quit, bitch. Love this song. Dahlia is killing it in every way. Ah! Dahlia is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Ah! Dahlia! I mean, Louisiana's killing too, but she's staying at the back, and I'm not living for that. Landon then pulls out the snouts of 3 pigs. Again, branding, concepts, the snouts of the 3 little pigs. Really, Landon? Landon thinks. Read a book. Ah! In my Sarita Cha-Cha voice, read a book. Culture yourself. Landon killed it! Ooh! And Dahlia. They keep going from Landon to Dahlia because these kids killed it. Landon killed it. Dahlia killed it. Another club. Airplane. Bar. Another club. Priscilla does a split in the back in a huge clunky platform. I don't see how she did it, but she did it. Okay, my knees are too bad for that. My knees are too bad for that. I couldn't do it in the 7-inch heels. Dahlia. Dahlia! Priscilla is just winding. Priscilla had a Prosecco. Clearly. Priscilla had a Prosecco or two. Because she said, I'm like, bitch, Dahlia's not even swerving and swagging like this. Oh, Landon pulls out blood and rubs it on his face, and then that's what Landon just did to my wig. Landon just shook my wig like this. Like, this is how Landon, this no, but this is cute. This is like Kelly's hair. Last year, Valentine's Day, you would go off and say, girl, I love you. But what is this I see? No, you don't come home to me. No, when you don't come home to me, can't breathe. Here, telling me lies that you are surprised. Okay, they're judging. Rachel True just said about Louisiana. Okay, I don't want to go back and see what. Okay, she has a camel toe. Yes, Louisiana did have a camel toe this entire time. Tuck down. Moose knuckle tuck. Moose knuckle tuckle. Oh. Danielle says, you were doing something where you were bent over backwards and you were lip syncing backwards. That's where I felt the devil. The devil was in it. Just not this costume. The devil doesn't wear sequins, and it's definitely not a fitted bodysuit with no hip pads. Ask me. I'm the devil. I wear hip pads. Just kidding. No, but the devil hit me up once and he said, you gotta wear hip pads. Let me stop. I'm stupid as hell. You gotta wear hip pads. I was like, okay, Satan. I put my head down and I was like, oh. Then blew my wig. Baby, I can't say this isn't cute. Oh, yeah, this is hella cute. So they're saying, Louisiana, you haven't won a challenge yet. That puts us in a strange position. How do we move you forward to the top 3? Without people rioting. So now they move on to Dahlia, and they get to her pumpkin. Her pumpkin says, R.I.P. R.I.P. And it has a chain on it that she can carry. Rachel True says, I'm a fan of your pumpkin. She said, anything where you can chain me up afterwards, I love it. She has accessories. Her wig was lit, honey. Her eyes are legendary. They said she was low energy. I'm like, how was she low energy? The song was... And that's what she did the whole... Like, bitch, she was... Like, she killed. She did that. So the girl said, I was wondering what the Grim Reaper meant to you and how you were trying to translate that, because we didn't really get Grim Reaper from you. We didn't really get a characterization. And she goes, I didn't know you guys wanted us to give a characterization. I just thought that Grim Reaper was going to be the theme of my runway tonight. I mean, I could have swore. She said, every time that I get a critique about not being in character, it's a time when I wasn't communicated with that I needed to be in character. So, just saying, Boulets, step up here. Just kidding. Ah! Well, I'm not kidding. I just couldn't find the word. Ah! Boulets, step up your preparation and telling these girls what it will be expected of them, instead of being all vague in a blood-dripping costume in a video. So, they get on to Landon Cider. They judge the jack-o'-lantern. They say the jack-o'-lantern's fabulous. The jack-o'-lantern is branding, honey. The jack-o'-lantern has your logo on it. And your logo's on the back of the jacket. Your logo is on the harness. Your logo's on the hat, honey. And that logo is teeth. And that logo totally looks like it goes with the werewolf challenge. So, but baby, you did that. You done killed it. You have slayed. And you had gave the girls what they need, honey. I'm sorry, this video is going to be so long. Oh, so then they get to Priscilla. And they say, we like your Frankenstein stuff. We like how that's set up. And then, yeah. They said, we like how that's set up. So, Landon ends up winning. Landon wins. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go back to Priscilla because it just stopped buffering. Priscilla had freaking tobacco, some chewing tobacco in her mouth and pulled it out on stage like people were supposed to get that or give a about that. So they're like, what did you have in your mouth, a blood capsule? And she's like, no, it was chewing tobacco. I don't know. It's like just some skull I found in my bag. I'm like, yeah, that makes no sense. Also, you can see where she duct taped the Frankenstein head. You can see that the Frankenstein head is virtually just duct tape. It's not a prosthetic. There's nothing. Oh, so the Boulet brothers start saying you should make this costume dirty, just like your Pinhead costume in the Freak Show Challenge. This costume is too clean. And we're looking at y'all's costumes. Clean and pristine. Don't do it. Don't do these girls. Do yourself. Like, deadass judge yourself on the same scale you're judging these girls on. So I'm going to need you to go home. I'm going to need you to grab your $100 fucking outfits, and I'm going to need you to roll it around in some dirt and blood. Because, yeah, no. It's a no. Girl, it's a no from me, dog. So, whew. The winner of this year's Halloween Ball is the king, Landon Cider. Landon Cider wins. Yes, I love that. Landon's so hot. Really? In this werewolf look, just being hot? I'm done. So the extermination, all three of the remaining girls, including Landon Cider, so all four of the remaining contestants will be going to a haunted house. Okay. So they'll be going to a haunted house, and they have to find a jack-o'-lantern in the haunted house, and there will be scare actors in an actual haunted house. And they'll be looking for some type of scroll. Some type of scroll next to the, yeah. They'll be looking for some type of scroll next to the, what you call it, next to the jack-o'-lantern at the end of the haunted house, but they all have to walk through the haunted house. So I really love this challenge. They get to the haunted house. It's it's fun. Like it's fun. They put these black things on their heads, completely smushed Dahlia styled wig. She said, "Just don't take my wig off." And then they get to the haunted house and they smush her wig with a black morph suit head. So then they're walking through the haunted house. I love this. Dahlia looks so pretty in that haunted house. Really, I guess Dahlia just looks pretty all the time. She's so beautiful to me. She is so beautiful to me. So the girls are getting scared AF. Louisiana they all get tackled and covered in a bag. Oh, they somehow got Louisiana's wig off. That annoyed me. Do not take my wig off. Yeah, that definitely annoyed me. So then they're all walking through. There's people on the ground touching their legs, jumping out of places, picking them up. They signed a waiver to be picked up, so all of these scare actors can grab you. They can snatch you to somewhere else, which kind of made me a little hard. I have to be honest. I was dead ass hard just thinking about walking through a haunted house where some white boy could try to pick me up. Like, y'all got any Samoans? Okay, because he's going to be the one that's able to pick me up. So have him be at the start, then have him take the elevator up so he can meet me on the second floor. Because there's only one person who's going to be able to pick me up, and that is one of my Samoan brothers, baby. Talofa Lava. Landon is so cute in this haunted house. Landon's just having fun with it. Landon has a little piece of Prince hair or Michael Jackson in Thriller hair set up. It's giving me my life. Priscilla has this stupid little flip wig on. They throw blood on them, which I kind of love. Yeah, I love this. Landon's enjoying it. Landon's having fun. You can tell Landon's enjoying the experience. All right, they all grab the jack-o'-lantern. Now it goes later that night. And later that night is we find out who dies. I'm ready for it. Oh, snap. It's Louisiana Purchase. Walking by her lonesome with an itty-bitty titty and a flat on. And a flat bob. So she's walking through this, like, graveyard-looking place, honestly. It looks like some type of graveyard. An apple rolls over to her flat shoe that she's wearing, and someone chokes her out. Chokes her, starts asphyxiating her, and makes her bob for apples, but does not let her come up for air. Baby, she's acting her ass off. She said, "This is my last chance to let go of me." She was acting with them arms. Louisiana was acting. She said, oh my God. Louisiana killed that acting. It was nothing but arms. She's on the side of the bucket. Louisiana. Yet he came through in the clutch. They said, you know what? We're just going to have a girl knock on a door and get stabbed as the starting murder. Because Louisiana's going to act her ass off at the end of this episode. So let's give it. Alrighty. That is the end of this review. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's what happens when you try to film a mukbang before, but you eat the shit. I ate it before I started recording, so. So Dragula was lit. The Boulet Brothers, Dragula Season 3, Episode 8, review with Adonyss Illusion. So that was Dragula. Signing out. Okay, that's annoying. It's not a touchscreen.